guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're diving back into some more Better Minecraft Plus. So this nice new area that we have set up, it's just giving me some good vibes. I'm just able to sit here, you know, relax, admire all the stuff that we have done thus far, and well, think about what is to come, because there's honestly a lot more work ahead of us. There are a couple of dimensions that we haven't even touched yet in this mod pack. One of those actually has a little bit of work required to get into it, so that is called the Afterlight. I believe it's called, yeah, the Afterlight. This stuff right here, you're gonna find deep underground. I have actually mined several of them, the void, but you're also gonna find moon crystals and stuff like that as you mine. But apparently these void rocks are pretty important, and there's a structure that I have found that's actually not too far away, and we're also gonna need some sticks. So that's basically it. That's all we're really gonna need. I know it sounds crazy, but this is the stuff you're gonna have to find. Now, my dragon over here is pretty much ready to go. We can go ahead and scoop our dragon up, because I'm gonna take my dragon for a little bit of a ride today. I figure, why not use our dragon? We have it available to us. Let's head above ground. Let's place our dragon down and get ready to set foot on our flying beast. There we go. Okay, so perfect. We're on our flying beast that actually goes quite fast. Like, this is not something that is slow. If I remember correctly, all the way over here, there was a village that I remember seeing. There's a structure in that village. This thing right here, this black structure, I believe, is the structure we need. But there might be one closer to us. So on my way there, discovering some new land. Look at this. Look at this thing. Wow, this is another massive structure. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, honestly, man, this is some creative work right here. I really love seeing these massive builds. Oh, and it looks like there's a another structure kind of engulfed inside of it. It's so interesting how these spawn, because one of these had to spawn first and thus created this. Interesting. I wonder if I mean, I should probably take a peek in here and see there's anything worth taking. It almost looks like the librarian section up there, very similar to some other structures that I've seen. And there's prismarine down here. Well, we can give it a good shock, see if there's any bad guys down here, and, you know, maybe destroy some of it. Oh, I love this dragon. It's so cool with the fire and everything. All right, let's land our dragon, pop off here. Oh, so fun. And we ended up getting Enter Sandman. That's an interesting thing. We'll pop on here. And let's give this thing a look. Look around. I know we're going after the Afterlight light mod today, but still, I want to give this a peek-see and see exactly what this is all about. I'm not seeing... Oh, the clouds are there. That's so weird. I was like, where's the mobs? Okay. Chest. Oh, that's my dragon. Chest, what do you got in here? Okay, so good stuff. I'll take the bottle Laura. Anything else in here that's like really good? I'm not seeing a whole lot. I mean, yeah, that would be really good early on, but to me, Ashen Pages, I'll take that. It's enchantments I don't think I have. I'll take any of the food too. Like, food right now is something that I just don't have a lot of, surprisingly. There's just not a whole lot of food, so if I get any, I will definitely take some. I could just trade with villagers for food, honestly. That's another thing I could do. Look how big this goes. I mean, this is huge. Wait, are these wither skeletons? Yes, they are. I wonder if they drop their heads. Like, that's always something that I'm kind of curious about. Some of them will, some of them won't. And then down here's another chest. Man, the flight makes this so powerful, though. There's some bread. And more gunpowder, which means I can blow more stuff up, which is always worth it. Oh, there's you. I'm not worried about you too much. Gunpowder, though, man. I'll take all the gunpowder. Crazy. But yeah, this structure seems to be kind of worth it a little bit. There's a spider area. Oh, look at all the invisible spiders. That's so creepy. Yep. All right. Well, I think enough viewing of this thing. I'm sure there's a whole lot more to discover here, but I've got to head. We got a dimension to go to today. You know, while I was here, I decided I should probably take like one of these banners, maybe. You know what? The bandit. I decided to go ahead and make a full set of armor for this bad boy. Just to throw it on there, show you what it looks like, because it honestly makes this dragon look even more dope. Look how sick this dragon looks. Toothless is now rocking a gold set of armor. Oh, it's so cool. So I believe this to be perfect timing. It is just now becoming night. Go ahead and grab our dragon. And this right here, this is what we need to get into. So, Afterlight, we need this, these, and some sticks. And supposedly, this thing should work. This is a respawn catalyst. Interesting. A rune. But this is the altar, and it has to be nighttime. I don't know if it has to be perfectly full moon. But we should be able to click this on here. Is there actual rune recipes? Like this and this? Huh. I don't know too much about this particular ritual altar. There's no information. Oh. Achievement made. Spawn point linked. ChosenArchitect is made. Advancement. You sure this works? So I checked in here, and so this must be what this is about. But it says obtain some strange obsidian. But how do we obtain it? That is the thing. Spawn point linked. I thought Void Rock was involved, but I think this mod has been totally changed since any of the information that I've seen about it has been put up. Interesting. This and some sticks, maybe? Huh, I'm gonna have to do some more research, I guess, to figure this out, because I have nothing. So after a little bit of digging, I ended up finding the wiki, and there's a little bit more information on there. Apparently, I put one of these, or I can do that now. It may be because I need the moon, but we need 6 of these, and I thought I had tried this. And hit OK, and nothing's happening. Does it have to be a full moon? Yep, even the wiki here says, first a player must craft strange obsidian by placing a piece of void rock in the middle slot of the ritual altar. It's in the middle slot. And then 6 crushed moon. Oh, so how do we do that? So we need to make a hammer. That's good thing we have all this stuff. Right? We need a hammer. And of course, phantoms. Because why not phantoms? So let's make a little bit of that. Ah, I see. I see how this is going to work. Ah, okay. So that made 4. And we need enough to get into this dimension. So we're going to need enough of these to make a full portal. That makes a lot more sense. So 2 more of these and we should have plenty to craft. Oh no, it used it. Oh no, it used it even though oh, it doubled up. Oh, that's a bummer. I hope I have enough. I should have enough. I can't believe I did. Well, I guess I have enough right here. The 12 is all you need to start a portal, I guess. And then it said take a stick and do this. Or is it crushed? I think it's 2 regular. And then this gets surrounded with crushed. There we go. And we get a staff of moonlight. Interesting. And I think that's it. We use this to light the portal. And we're good to go. So I should probably make sure we save this because we know where it's at. Of course, I know where it's at. I have a town right here that has a waystone. But I guess we head back to the base, and we're gonna go light this thing. I think this is gonna be a great spot for it because we can even decorate the area. Like we just basically I expanded our base just so we can have more portals to go to random places. So I think this lights it. Oh, it does. Look how pretty that is. Pretty custom portal. Now I have shaders. I might determine whether or not I'm gonna be using shaders in this dimension here in a second, but we'll see how this goes. Sometimes it just doesn't look good, but I think we should step into this portal. All right, so we're in here. I do have shaders on at the moment, and I can tell you it is incredibly dark, and I don't see any glitching or anything, which is kind of a good sign. I have a waystone too, just to make sure I can get here. Afterlight. And what does this dimension have to offer? Now, we do have many ways of searching this dimension. We can, of course, go underground. But look at this pretty skeleton. A dark skeleton. What are you going to give me? Anything good? Okay. Mildly dangerous. Wasn't very dangerous, but it did, you know, didn't do any damage to me yet. I wonder how deadly they actually are. Oh, that's right. You're infected with weakness. Haha, you can't even attack me. Oh, you gotta love the weakness. It's absolutely insane. This is such an insane legendary weapon. I should probably take it off just to make it more fun. So this is a moon spawn. Pretty easy to tap. Nothing crazy there. And I can definitely tell we're pretty high up. Pretty high up. Glowing fields. I wonder, I know there's a couple of items from this mod that are really powerful that I would love to get. Ah, we've encountered these from the Dungeons mod. I am not a friend of the Dungeons mod hunters. They killed me once before. They won't do it again. Not this time. No, they will not. Look at these. I mean, man, they are rough. The hunters are rough. Okay. But they're not from this mod. They're from a separate mod. Just looking around, seeing, ah, there's the stuff with the sky. See, I think that's just shaders doing that. Interesting. We cross biomes. Now I know this mod claims to be in update, so it is working on being updated and stuff like that, and things are changing. So keep in mind what you're seeing here may not be what you see several months from now. It may be completely different. Ooh, these are bright and glowy. Also, twisty bulbs. Wonder if these are all shearable. These are definitely bright. Oh, my eyes. Aura crystals. We also got living essence. All its substance and found them serious creatures. And we can use this to make eyes of ender. Interesting. This is not dropping at all. You need silk touch because this does not have silk touch on it. Huh. Let's do some more adventuring. There's some flowers over here, or trees. Big chunk missing out of the world. Understandable. Hopefully it doesn't mean a crash isn't coming. Okay, so moon prism ore. If I break this and it doesn't actually give us... Yeah, I think it not giving us things is probably due to just the fact that the world's just not loading. So after a brief restart, yeah, these do drop blocks. Like I said, it was just that issue. I don't know. There's some kind of world gen crashing thing that happened. May not have even been as a result of the mod itself. Who knows? I have no idea. But I can say more of these structures have popped up. Look at that weird fade as it goes in there. That's something to do with the shaders. Of course, not all dimensions have support for shaders. At least this one doesn't have a super crazy glitchy sky, even though I know that it's supposed to be dark like this, which is definitely fits that mood a lot more. All right, let's head over to these trees. It does seem like the world is generating now that I'm not flying around, or maybe it is generating or not. There we go. Yeah, it's generating slowly but surely. But we have these trees. Okay, so within this mod, one thing that definitely appeals to me is this thing right here, the Elemental Amulet. I don't really know how to obtain it, but it does come from here. It's a legendary relic worn by accomplished adventurers in the afterlife. Blue gives haste, green gives luck, and red gives lifesteal. That sounds really good, like to me. But does it mean we need to adventure? We can't craft it, so it must be something that is just obtained through some means. Or maybe it doesn't have a means of being obtained. I don't know. What is that? Those are giant music notes? Giant note blocks? Floating in the sky? Oh. No. This is not in here, is it? Please this is a siren head. I thought I was... Oh my gosh. What has this? Is this part of the Dungeons mod? Oh my... The Dungeons mod. You ridiculous fool you. It's called the Note Head. Oh man. What do you even do? What happens when you kill it? Does it drop anything? No, it seriously doesn't. What a distraction. Oh boy, I guess because not much spawns here, the stuff from the dungeon mod is just spawning here. That's funny. That one actually kind of made me chuckle a little bit. So with me not seeing a whole lot above ground, I wonder what's underground, and is the stuff that's underground where we're going to find some of the cool stuff? Like, are there maybe chests down here? Like, there's special ore, moonstone ore. Not seeing like any chests or anything like that, but this is something new. Like some kind of special biome. This is from this mod. With pearl ore, bloodstone ore. Wonder what all this is about. And then we also have some of this over here, which is the blood moss. I wonder if that has anything to do with, I wonder if this stuff has anything to do... Let's see, is this breakable? Ah, just turns into normal stuff. I wonder if it has anything to do with this, because it talks about red, blue, and green. All those different things combined together. Not much underground either, though. So if you're doing a bit more, you know, researching and looking around, I can definitely say there's a lot of cool building blocks in this dimension, and some interesting mobs. A lot of mobs. I mean, there's not a whole lot of mobs. I mean, these are basically the ones that exist. This is the moon fox, which is pretty cute. Pretty cute little fella. I actually might capture this guy. There we go. We'll take it home with us. But as far as wood goes, this tree right here is probably one of my favorites that is in this dimension, as the wood is this color. Look at this. This is pretty, like a really pretty color of log. What a texture. Like, I really like some blue logs with some dark on them. Like this. I don't know. Let me see, my axe is right here. I didn't get to see what it looks like when they're stripped. Oh, so you can't strip them. Okay. So yeah, they don't have a stripped variant, unfortunately. But as you can see, really pretty. I even grabbed some of the leaves because I want to take some of those back to the base to decorate that area. But as far as that goes, there's a few different types of ore. There's moon ore, which I looked into, and you can make some swords, which is part of the quest line, I believe. And then there's this stuff, the lunarite scrap, which I could not find. However, it does show you can get it from this lunarite debris, which, from what I'm guessing, is incredibly difficult to probably find, as it's deep underground. Probably around the same level that ancient debris is, given the name. I'm just guessing there because there's no real information on it. And since I didn't find any in any of the caves, I'm assuming that that's the case. But yeah, this mod definitely has some room to grow. as I'm sure most mods in these packs are. Not all of them are completely finished. This one's definitely not. But yeah, definitely has some potential. I'm kind of I'm gonna be keeping my eye on this one, because it does have some cool stuff. There was even like skeletons just like laying dead on the ground, which looked kind of cool, just chilling out, kind of added to the atmosphere. You can kind of see them every now and then. Let's see what we can do with this area over here. So I'm thinking expanding this, making it look like this portal is sort of bleeding out into our area. Like the Afterlight is coming to this place. So I'm gonna fill the walls with this. This is probably gonna be a little bit mixed here. I'm gonna be breaking through a lot of this stuff. I wish I had like I think there's some sort of swapping tool. I don't know. There's a couple of building tools that I'm kind of missing. This pack has a lot of building potential, but man, I really love my building tools where there's like block swappers and things like that. I know they're more techie gadgets, but man, like Dyer's gadgets and stuff, those are really, really, really helpful building gadgets. Oh, even though that's the exact name. There we go. Like this right here. And then I definitely need to do some sprucing up of the upper bit here, and probably add some logs. So here's where these logs are going to come in handy. Definitely going to drop in some of these logs. Oh, these logs are beautiful looking though. Look at this. Like if that's missing, we can make it look like there's some logs coming out here. Maybe a log sitting there. And then add some of the actual logs in here. What? This wood is beautiful. If I can say anything, it's the texturing on this wood is fantastic. Wow. Okay. Man, that is some nice colors. And they tile perfectly. All right, what to do here? Maybe I'm going to take this and use this as the backdrop for the rest of this. That should work. Almost covering everything up, and then we'll use some foliage to add into everything. We don't really have too much of a back there. This back is going to get covered. I can't really go through the portal 100%. Yeah, I'm going to cover the back here. Nobody looks at the back. You know, if you can ask Green about what happens in the back of builds. Green will let you know. Nothing really goes on back there, so no need to do it. All right, so with that, I think I'm going to clear this out a little bit, because that definitely adds a little bit of weirdness to the top. So take this and throw some logs in sideways. That'll give that a lot more space up there. Perfect. If you ever wondered what goes through my brain while I'm building, well now you know. Now you can hear what's going on. It's like Chosen talking to himself while building. But man, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this. Let's get rid of this and we'll refill with that. Same with this side. And then what other stuff? There was these crystals that were in here. You get those added in. Maybe add it to the roof here. I'm digging that. This whole area is is like blossoming. Perfect. Oh, I love when things come together. I love when things come together. Yeah, this definitely has to go. There we go. Cover this up. Feel like that's kind of in the way. Maybe we'll make it look like this is the crystal here. There we go. That fits in a lot better. Wow. Ore. We can add maybe the ore into the walls here, even though this ore is kind of a rarity as far as materials go. But I'm using it to decorate. Now, there was this green wood as well. This stuff is basically the same as the blue, but as you can see, look at the green texture. This is actually a really good green texture as well. but I'm not going with the green. I just wanted to show it. It is really nice. I can definitely say that. I think you can place down these as well as lights. They basically say they work as torches. I also grabbed some foliage. Don't know where I can place these. I think they have to be placed on the dirt or the soil. Let's see. Do we have... I don't think there was any kind of like soil. So if I grab some regular dirt... there was a wand that would convert the dirt, like this regular dirt, into the variant that this can go on. I think I have to have Silk Touch for it, though. Kind of unfortunate, because I really want to place this stuff down. Huh. It doesn't really place down anything, does it? Let's check the after... There's the slate. This is what the dirt was, I believe. Nope, that doesn't go on it either. Man, these are actually some really pretty looking flowers. Well, that's a bummer. Well, other than that, I mean, this is basically it. I think I'm going to clear this section here. Add some of the slate instead of this dirt. And that looks pretty good. Make this expand out. And have this expand out as well. And we'll just tuck this in here. Making it look like it's always been here. Cover these back walls. And I can tell you what, this right here, really starting to fit in. I'm liking the whole vibe that's going on. Very nice. It's almost like it's erupted out of this area. And you watched all of this take place in such a short amount of time as well. Well, guys, you know how I roll. We have this absolutely beautiful landscape over here, but I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that is going to be a huge thanks. If I can smell again. Oh, my typing is just out of control. Thanks to Dawood Shakat. Thank you so much for your amazing support over on Patreon, going above and beyond. And I thank you. Just thank you guys, all of you who are supporting me over on Patreon and helping me make these videos. I absolutely appreciate you guys so much. So much, you have no idea. But if you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, of course, you can find that linked down in the description below. Along with all kinds of other awesome links. If you made it this far in the video, you might as well check those out. I am currently at the moment playing FTB Ocean Block over on Twitch, so you should check me out there. I'm probably streaming it right at the time you're watching this video. So if not, be sure to give me a follow. That way you get a notification next time I do go live. Anyways, guys, I appreciate it. Of course, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.